Hey everybody. So, for the past couple of days, I have had trigger after trigger after trigger. Now, when I say trigger, I don't mean bad things. A trigger is anything that will spike an extreme emotion. That's a good thing, a bad thing, anything that will elevate your feelings. And you see, with bipolar, once those things start coming up and down and up and down, it'll trigger a manic episode. Today, I faced another emotional trigger. And I was working in the library, and every part of me was saying, Brandon, just go home. Go home and lay in bed. Just go lay in bed. Forget about the mental health fair. Forget about today. Forget about class. Call Office of Disability Resources. Call off class. Just go home and go to bed. And then I realized something. That if I do that, all the things that I'm working so hard for just go shit down the drain. You have to put your mental health first. Now, is putting your mental health first going and laying in bed? Is that good for you? Is that good for your mental health? So I dropped everything. I dropped everything in the library. I packed all my stuff up. I called off my meeting at 11 o'clock. I said, I need to go swim. I need to go do a mile. I need to go prove to myself that I can do something fucking hard. So I came to the gym and I went swimming. And the good thing about swimming is you don't have music in your ears, you don't have a phone ringing, you don't have people talking to you, you don't have shit going on. All you have to worry about is breathe. Every 3 strokes, lift up your head and breathe. Every 3 strokes. When you hit 1,000 yards and you're tired and you're like, oh my God, Brandon, you gotta stop, you gotta slow down. Just breathe. Just focus on breathing every 3 strokes. When you hit 1,200, 1,300 yards and you're like, oh my God, roll over and do backstroke. You're out of breath, you know? Just breathe. Just breathe. So I just did my first sub 30-minute mile in the pool, which is pretty fast for me. And there were several times that I said, Brandon, stop, breathe. Just stand up and breathe. It's like, no, Brandon, you got this. You got this. Every 3 strokes, breathe. Every 3 strokes, breathe. Every 3 strokes, breathe. And I did it. I did a sub 30-minute mile. Now, it's not the distance or it's not the achievement. The point that I'm trying to tell you is that you have to remind yourself what's important. My mental health is important. Breathing is important. Focusing on where your feet are, where you're at in your life right now. That's what's important. Right now, my goal was to get in the pool and swim my ass off. Because I know that these emotions are going to trigger a manic episode, right? My manic episodes are all controlled in the brain by something called the emotion regulation. That emotion regulation is controlled by something called a little molecule called serotonin. And when my body needs that serotonin, it needs that serotonin. So go to the gym, go make that serotonin. Go complete a goal in your life, go do something that's hard. Prove to yourself that you can do it. And just remember, breathe, man. Every 3 strokes in life, every 3 strokes, breathe. Every 3 strokes, breathe. And you're gonna achieve your goal. When you feel like you're gonna die and you just wanna stop and you wanna give up, just every 3 strokes and breathe. You got this. I got this. We got this. I'm right with you.